Oh my goodness. So I just woke up to the best sister surprise ever. So apparently Tiffany kidnapped my kids and took them out to have all sorts of fun. And she brought me a salad and a brownie. That's like worth bonus points right there. And I've been asleep for at least like 4 hours,
I think
which is way more than I slept last night.
Exactly.
So I just am so happy. My mom took the kids this morning and then she came and took them. So it was just a really big surprise. I thought I was gonna get like a 1 or 2 hour nap and I woke up like a whole day later. Holy smokes. But the kids had a great time.
Did they always come up and lick you? Oh, they're so cute. Okay, where are we at?
The cookie store.
We are gonna get some cookies, huh? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a good yummy cookie?
And they have frosting on top.
And they have frosting on top. Awesome, let's go in and choose.
I loved hanging out with them. I was seriously like, this is so fun.
We could make this into a more permanent arrangement.
That's what ants are for.
Since Jeremy's been gone, Laura has not been sleeping very well. She's been getting her 2 top teeth, and so she's anyway been extra fussy and not sleeping well at night. And Caleb has actually been having a really hard time sleeping, a hard time going to bed, and then a hard time staying asleep. And between the two of them, I've gotten about 3 hours of sleep each night since Jeremy's been gone. And, you know, you just kind of deal with it as a mom because it comes with the territory. And so, anyway, I decided to ask for help. So I asked my parents to watch the kids in the morning for 2 hours so I could take a nap. And they said yes and were super helpful. My dad took the big kids to the park and my mom took care of Laura. And then they fed them lunch. And then I can't believe that my sister came and kidnapped them. Like, I had no idea. I was just sleeping. And so I woke up to kids who had been loved and cared for 4 hours. I woke up from a nap that was longer than my night's sleep has been for almost a whole week. And my sister also brought me food, like food that's near and dear to my heart. She brought me this amazing salad and a cream cheese brownie. And I just can't tell you, I'm near tears. Like, it's so, I'm not used to having this kind of pampering and this kind of love, and it just really feels like a tender mercy in my life today to just kind of help me through the day. And I know, like, it's not that big of a deal that my husband's gone for a week, but other stuff is going on in my life that can be hard and challenging, and it's really amazing to feel so loved and taken care of, and I'm just really grateful to be near family.
Okay, you guys, you'll never guess where I'm at. And I barely made it. They just closed the door. There's a couple people still in line. But we've been asked, since we started several months ago, for our family to get a P.O. box. And so I'm doing that right now. They're bringing me the key, and we'll put it in the links below so you can know where our P.O. box is. Vlogging in public is such a unique thing. You know, everyone in line there was just like, what is he doing? And after we were done, I had to explain to everyone, like, oh, we have this channel, and I'm vlogging. But it's just so funny to do this in public. Anyway, I'm looking for our P.O. box. Okay, I found it, 28893. Here it is, our P.O. box. So we're excited to have that.
We are still hanging out at my parents' today, and we're actually showing the kids some of my home videos, so I wanted to give you guys a little peek at them as well. There I am. I was 5 years old at this point, and we're flying across the country to go visit my grandparents. Oh, guys, this is my grandma. I miss her. Love her hair.
Hey, that's Papa's mom.
Is that Papa's mom?
Papa's mama. It was a hug fest. A hug fest.
So this is an old family video of a family reunion time. We were having a hug fest, and I'm about 5 years old in this video. It's so fun to see it. Alright, so we are headed for a family picnic at the park tonight. I think we're having some pizza. My aunt and uncle are going to be here. They're in town, and I'm excited. It's going to be some good times. The weather's nice. It's a little chillier than normal.
More focus on
So poor Caleb had a crash at my parents' house right before we left. He was riding this like little scooter car inside on their tile, and he wiped out. And look at his little goose egg. Do you have an owie on your head? I'm so sorry. So I cuddled him and he calmed right down, but it's really going to be a big goose egg. Oh, poor kiddo. She is just loving these dogs. So my aunt and my cousins have their dogs here and the kids are just loving it.
We only did 2 races last year.
Isaac, do you want to get down and talk to Bruiser?
We were supposed to go out to the beginning.
Woo! Riding, riding, riding!
I'm going fast.
You are going fast. Hi, Lacey.
And I'm touching the ground.
You're touching the ground. You're going so fast. All right, I'm really excited. We're going to the races this Saturday. So I grew up with my uncle being a race car driver, and there were a few times in my life when we got to go out to the races and be there and be supporting him and kind of see, you know, behind the lines what's going on.
That makes it one big amount easier. Couple of races.
It was just awesome. Then what happened is my cousin grew up and is also a race car driver. He drives stock cars. We're gonna get to watch him race this weekend. And my uncle is now a crew chief, and so we get to see all the amazing stuff that he does to get the car up and running and ready to go, and we'll get to meet the driver and see the cars and just be right there. It's just a really exciting atmosphere. And for me, because I got to grow up going to the races every so often, it's also really nostalgic for me. Like great family memories of just being there and supporting everybody. So I'm excited that we get to bring the vlog. So anyway, up until then, we've got a bunch of fun stuff going on the rest of this week too. We just have to pack in the fun before we have to leave this family and the warm weather. So there's lots of fun coming, not to mention the 24-hour countdown until Jeremy gets home. Yay! So anyway, J-House out. Good night. And what do you guys want to say?
J-House out! Whoa, what am tooting? The tooting the loud.
He thinks that the quacking sound is a tooting sound.